So what do we think? Is the camera gonna work? Nope. The lag monster. Yo, what's up, Vice? Nothing much. It's Friday. It is a wonderful Friday. Let's pull this stuff up. Let's do this. Whoa. Oh, there we go. I'm like, wait, what's happening here? So we're gonna work on some stuff. I'll come back to this. Let's go to... Actually, right over here. Let's make it daytime. And let's clear some more stuff out. Hey, Lunatic. Good afternoon, Vice. What's on the agenda? Everyone's coming in. We are going to finish up the Spellforge, or at least work on it some more. And then a couple people had posted that they saw some, well, one person in particular posted that they saw that a particular behavior is being aggressive, and possibly causing some lag, so I partially tracked that down, trying to make it as optimized as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. It's what we are gonna do. How art thou this fine day, night time? It's about 4 p.m. my time. Workday is over. I got the weekend coming up. I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything planned. So it's gonna be a good weekend if that's the case. Maybe I could get some modding in. I don't know. Maybe eventually play a game. Had a suggestion I wanted to throw your way. About the airship mod, if you're open to suggestions. I mean, you could suggest it, but I could tell you this. I got a Wyvern mod and a Magic mod. The machine mod, that's kind of like done. It's done until I'm confident enough that Vintage Story in 1.21 has fixed and optimized the whole entity writing system. So until they really iron that stuff out, like there's a whole like bigger airship that I want to make. All that stuff is kind of like on hold until they, you know, figure stuff out, right? Let's get lighting working in here. Let's make sure we're not going to get any weird jankiness. Yeah, I'm only 5 minutes late. Hey, Odur. Yeah. Welcome on in early. I see. 'Tis around 3 a.m. my time. What are you still doing up? No clue why I'm awake. Hey, Vexus. All right, let's focus on this. I'm not sure where I left off. You can place the primordial fragments down, and you can place the scrolls down, so there's no need for a GUI. That being said, I think I gotta work on a couple of things. I think I want to put some side walls up here. And I think I need to put a wall up here as well. The problem is there's a lot of empty space for like trying to break this thing. Basically, it's this little platform. All of this isn't anything. So I got to think about how you're going to break this block. And if I put some walls up on the sides, and then some hitboxes along the sides, I think that would be enough. That would be enough for people, I think. Totally fair, and I completely understand. I would like to suggest a ground speeder hovercraft like in Star Wars, just something I thought would be cool. I have one. For that mod, I have a ground machine, I have a water machine, a sea machine, I have a flying machine, and it hasn't been released, but I have a submarine, an underwater machine. Problem with a lot of that stuff is, so when 1.20 came out, I went to just flying machines. Mainly because it's going to be a lot of work to... I've rewritten the mounting system, I kid you not, 5 times, maybe 6 times. If I sat down, like, I think it may be 6 times, where I had to rewrite that damn mod So I'm getting kind of sick of that. I feel like I'm back in Minecraft with that, where it's like, oh yeah, every release pretty much you gotta rewrite your mod and redo the whole thing. So and they added ground mounts, right? And they added basically JSON kind of ground mounts, you know, where people who don't know code can just, you know, create like a motorcycle or whatever the hell they want, right? But basically they just change out the model and copy the elk and bam, you got a ground mount. So my machines weren't really adding anything that like the community couldn't add already, right? And then C machines, we got the big boats. And I'm like, okay, well, I made those. Actually, with those, just before I released the C machine, we ended up getting the big boats. So we ended up getting the raft. And I was like, oh, okay, because before it was just like we had the primitive survival kind of raft, which was just an item you held. And I'm like, I want to ride in something, right? And then we ended up getting the rafts, and I'm like, oh, good thing I just added a boat. And then I'm like, well, I can make it go faster and a little better. And then we got ships. So I was like, you know, that may not be worth the effort, right? And then there's the mod Joy of Sailing, which, you know, since they focus on one thing, it's a pretty damn good mod. You know, so that's why I left those two things out of the current version. And then, of course, submarines. Like, please, give me a reason to enable the submarines to go and check out the ocean floor, because right now, it has nothing. So, you know, that's kind of where we are with that. What's the deal with putting primordial fragments in the Spellforge now? Great question. So, these guys are changing. This is changing. Right now, the current system, it's overdue for a makeover. Basically, like, it's not what I would envision this system working like. So you're going to be using primordial fragments now. You're going to be using a primordial fragment when you attempt it. And what's going to happen is I'm going to set it to where when you reset spell cipher, it's not going to go back to a runic scroll, right? That's going to be a one-time cost. Because it's kind of imbalanced, right? Here it's like, oh, you're going to only just sacrifice some runes, you know? But if you end up failing this process, then you go all the way back to the very beginning. It's not going to be like that. Now it's going to just reset to a blank cipher that you can use again. And the cost is changing. Cost is changing. As of right now, it is a primordial fragment to get the system up and running. I could expand it to anything else. You're lucky that at one stream, people were talking about making a runestone be the item that you put in, and then it has a chance of eating that. And I thought, there's no way in hell. There's no way. Is it possible to make the enchanted stone stackable on the ground? Nope. Because they are reserved for napping. So they have it to where when you try to... There's no ground storage on them because you have to be able to nap them. That's why. That is the main reason. Same reason why you're not going to be able to stack granite on the ground, right? You can't stack granite. I never tried it. I've never seen it in the code, or you know, any kind of stone. Yeah. See, so yeah. See, you can't really stack anymore, and I'm not sure of a good way to do that. But you nap with them. That's basically why. Yep. You think you can... I think you could stack granite? I don't think you can. Yeah. Oh, control shift? Can you? Is that different? Oh shit, you may be right. Wait, there may be something I could do. I didn't know about that. If the game has a pathway for it, chances are I can find it and do that. Interesting. Let me take a look at the rock. Let's look at the game assets here. We'll figure this out now. I stand corrected. I did not know you... Was that a recent thing? Control Shift? See, I don't really get to play this game. What I know about this game is from what I read about it. It's like the most awesome thing to like interact with, but all I get is a manual, basically. I get to just read the code. Okay, good. It's a 1.21 thing. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, if it's been like that for a while, I'm ashamed. Alright, let's pull it up here. This is going to be... where would it be? A resource? Stone? Probably. There we go. Let's get rid of my config. Keep changes, I guess. Don't save. Just close it out. Okay, so they have this whole ground storable. Oh, they put that in now. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Item stacks. Resources. Neutral. Enchanted stone. Do I have any behaviors in here? No. Good. Alright, so I will put the behaviors right here. Layout, stacking, this is going to have to change to game. This will also change to game for now. I may have to make my own kind of stone pile. Up solid, false. Model items to stack size ratio. That's going to have to do... This information here is going to have to do with the model as well. And then you got your collision for it. And then your scaling. Okay, all of this makes sense. Modder problems. Well, I did try to get you to server. I told you I can't be a part of the you know, linking my land to other lands. I gotta be careful. Gotta protect myself. I work for hospitals. Alright. Enchanted stone. Let me tell you though, that moves up to a server in a data center. Whoop, okay, that's that. Oh, no. That ain't, Control Shift. It's not working. Okay, let me think this through. Let me think this through. Let's keep reading the manual, shall we? This right here. This concerns me a little bit. Storage flags 5. Got an item stack. Attributes. Okay. Nothing unique there. They need to stop doing this. You either go with attributes by type or you go with attributes, right? You shouldn't be doing both. So there's the nappable. I wonder what reinforcement strength is. That's new. Crushed output. See, and they have behaviors, and then they have a behavior by type. You gotta stop. It's confusing. And then we got basic item stone there. Okay. Let me try to manipulate my code here. See if I can get this working. Let's go under block. What would it be? Technically, it wouldn't be under block, it would be under item, right? It would be item enchanted stone. Nope, nope, that's not it. Enchanted Stone. There we go. Let's get rid of the neutral ash. And then on held interact start. Let me put in a modifier, a key modifier here. Let me say, I want to move my cell phone. If, and then we'll slap in an else because I'm gonna need an else. I'll just put that in else, and I'll say if. Let me get you as the player. By entity dot controls dot control key. So if the control key is pressed, let's just try to return. If the control key is not pressed, you know, I'll do control and we'll put the shift in there too, since that's what I want specifically. Okay. So if I just sneak, I can do that. Still nothing here, and I'm not seeing anything come up. Let's try and do a reload. I think we're close. Oh wait, is there a handling I can do? Ooh, let me try and make this handled. Enum handling, let's just do prevent default. Not action, prevent default. Let's just have it equal to that. No. You know what? Maybe I can't just do a return here. Maybe I do have to call everything else and kind of hope for the best. So that's not it. About just handled. No. No. Let me think here. I guess my question would be, how is stone? How is stone still considered something you could nap? Let me try something here. Enchanted stone. Instead of taking from item flint, let's do item stone. The game's about to be really upset with what I'm about to do. There. Rebuild, hop back in. Smithing test. I know, I still want to play with you sometime. Yeah, I do too. Well, hopefully I won't be in, modding prison for much longer. Hopefully. Can you do stackable rusty dust and fibers as well? I already have the fibers done. Rusty dust I can't do. Because, well, I would have to try to change it. It may be weird unlocking magic. Because you have to hold sneak. The problem is, if you try to, like, sneak and right-click to use the rusty dust, if you are selected on an empty space, it's going to place it instead of use it. So it's going to get a little weird. I tried to do that before, and I took it out because I was getting a lot of reports where, you know, a lot of issue tickets where people were talking about how they can't unlock magic and it's broken, and they didn't realize that they were just placing it, and they had to, like, look at the sky. They're not target a block. So it was too hard, so that was removed. That was removed. See, that's gonna look so cool. Look at it. The portal right there. Forget the particles. I think I'm gonna get rid of the particles. Doesn't need it. Doesn't need the rainbow particles. Just the void. And then, like, it engulfs it. God, come on, that's cool. Quaker, hey! Technically, the vanilla's got stackable grains, fibers, could be like that. Yeah, it's just the use case. Technically, that'd be the same with the bowls. If you're looking for a table with a bowl to place on it, you look away from the surface, you eat the meal. Yeah. It's coming, it's coming. Got it back in my game. Think Tyrone fixed the issue I had. Oh, really? What was the issue? Oh, shit! Okay, there's that. But you are unable to nap. Damn it. Waiting for 1.21.2 to come out to fix the memory leak and others. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw rumblings. Hopefully it not only fixes the memory leak, but it fixes the lighting issue too. This game can't catch a break. So napping is like completely hosed. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. So cool. So cool. Maybe it turned into more of an attribute and then a behavior. Maybe that's what it turned into. Let me take a look here. Enchanted Stone. Look at my attributes. Nope, because I made sure you have to have nappable in there. Reinforcement strength. I don't know what it is with I don't know what it does. I probably need it. Alright. So I think I'm back to where I was. Problem I had was stuff would drop on the ground and be frozen. Could not pick them up. Oh, you know what? I've seen that a couple times. Game flies up to 19 MB and then crashes. Or gigabit, yeah. I think I've seen that. There were times, yeah, I knew there was, or there were, that's cool that they're fixing it. I have a habit of leaving this up, like when I leave stream. I'll just, like, I don't shut down the game most times. I just kind of get up and action roll into my car. So then I'll come back and like the game is super choppy. Like sometimes I'm dumb and I'm just hit play. Of course it doesn't work out for me because I gotta like shut down the game and like restart it to have everything clear up. So obviously this is not the way. Let's take a look at item stone and see. Try and see what's going on. Oh, you know what? They may have something else down here. See, they have the art pigment system and the other behaviors. Watch, this is some, like, baked-in bullcrap. It's like because my stone is not a registered stone within game. You know, I can't use this fully and nap at the same time. Alright. Let's get back to... Alright, how unheld interact start? Not sure how I want to do this. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. So if the shift key and block select happen, then get the position. And if it starts with loose stones... Oh, there's the too soft. You can't nap. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Here's the nappable surface. Yep, there it all is. All coming together. Let's see what flint does. Can you stack flint? That would be a better thing to compare it to. Can I make a flint pile? Probably not. There you go, flint. I'm so salty right now. Yep, can't do it with flint. Great. Wonderful. Well. Can't stack flint. They probably ran into the same thing. Well, flint isn't loose stone. Oh, actually, I think it does have loose stone in it. You know what? Let me spend 5 minutes on this and see if I can make some progress. I'm gonna put it back to how I want it. Right here. Just stop. I know you're gonna be mad. You gotta bear with me. Build. And I'll hop back into here. Yeah, you could stack all stones, though. Yeah, it's unfortunately a little different. Oh, well. Pure unadulterated rage. Rage! I'm trying to get it to where someone suggested be able to, like, stack these. Just like you can with the stones. That's all we're trying to do with the enchanted stone. I know, what a thing to rage out about. This guy's veins are popping out on his forehead. What's up with that? See, I'm not sure if I should do like a handled or not. I think that's where the secret's gonna lie. Oh, okay, okay. Let's look at screw item flint. Let's just go to item. Yeah, you can't stack flint. Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately. We'll figure it out though. Let's pull up .NET Spy. Where are you, .NET Spy? Where are you? I gotta start cleaning up some folders. Show me stone. Search. Perfect. Alright, tell me your secrets, because you're extending item. And you are somehow working. See what this is doing, it's looking for nappable, right? I can understand that. And then have nappable stone. So really they say a nappable stone has to have the name loose stones in it. And then if you have the nappable stone, so they're doing a static thing here. This is what's screwing me up. I was right to be ragey before. I was right. The anger, the foam at the mouth. It's a good thing my camera's not working right now. You see my face get all red. God damn it! Oh, man. I don't even know what this bullcrap is. I'd have to look at the name to see what the position means. But, sure. Okay. He's hulking out. This guy is so full of rage. He looks so mad. So wait, what is this if statement? Okay, so all of this is just for nappable, huh? You know what? We're just gonna do that. Although I may have to copy more than just this. Right, because then this is on start attack. There's the nappable surface there. I'm gonna try something. I am going to extend item stone. And then I'm going to preserve my old code. Oh, that's it? So I'm going to preserve that. And then I'm going to take all of this, and I'm going to edit it myself. Right, so let's kind of step through this, right? So this is display caseable. I don't really care about that. Nappable. That should be a check. Oh, let's extend this. We need to use, leave that one. Was that the right one? All right, use system then. Maybe, okay, it was system. There's a lot of stuff equaling loose stone here that I don't like. So, how about this? I'm gonna cut all of this out, and we're gonna set this to true first of all, because it's just my enchanted stone. Yes, I know you could do it. When you first place a stone, it just places the loose stone, then it checks to see if you have a nappable stone in your hand, and when targeting the loose stone, it converts into a napping surface. Yep, yeah, we'll get there. Is there a spell to turn stacks of iron ingots into steel? Nope, there is not. You could be the one to make that, though. Just get right from iron to to steel. I think that's called the "that's easy" button. Alright, so that's loose stone, so you have a nappable surface. If it's not nappable, which will never be the case. Or I guess it means that it doesn't have the nappable tag. Yeah, that's the attribute, nappable. And then we're gonna create a napping surface. I don't like ambiguity here, so I'm gonna make sure it's calling game. This would be a failure. And that's just with this first one, so have nappable. Else, if it's not nappable, what are we doing here? There's the block, loose stone dash free. Then it's just trying to place it. I don't care about that. There's no placing it. Well, it's going to be ground storage placeable. Doing that through a behavior. Let me just make sure it's not doing anything with the behavior. No, I don't see anything. Here, and instead, what we will say is else. And then we'll do the base. Let me just scroll down. Not typing this out. I'm lazy. So if it's nappable, treat it like nappable. If not, that's going to be item slot. There we go. Oh yeah, just go ahead, stop. Yeah, it's going to be mad. How dare you change what I inherit? Is there a spell to freeze, stun mobs or animals? There are crowd control spells, yes. Like a stun, there's a root, which makes the creature kind of stationary. There's fear, and then there's daze. And then I got AoE versions of those. Quick side question. Can you explain how the Ritual of Warbringer works? I've used it in an area over quartz, and it brought up 2 quartz blocks from the surface. There's supposed to be more, or is that the maximum? That is the maximum. It just looks to see it within an area. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Boom. Oh, looks like it just, it erases. Well, we're close. But yeah, it goes down 100 blocks from wherever the ritual's taking place. It pulls up 2, but you could change that in the configs. Reason why it's only 2 is because that's kind of cheaty for like what you sacrifice to get like free ore within the area. So, Espresso milk ad. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Better than my stupid Taco Bell ads. How many ads? However many Twitch wants to throw at you, I don't have a say. I don't have a say. If I did, they'd probably laugh at me. Like, you don't get a say. So that's that. Well, that's effed. What? Oh, I was gonna say I could throw these now? Nope. This is a pain in the ass. Oh, great. Can I just continue? Can we just pretend? Nope. It was egregious. I am not making enchanted stone freaking throwable. Like, I can't do that. I won't do that. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Bezos, go F your ads. If you really want to stick it to Bezos, you can make sure you use your Twitch Primes. Make sure anytime Amazon drops a free game, even if it looks like crap, claim it. Just claim it. I hope I didn't miss the answer to my question during the ad break. I don't know, maybe. I mean, let me scroll up here. Oh yeah, the Ritual of Warbringer. Yeah, it only pulls up 2. You could change it in the config. I did that because it's kind of cheap to be able to just pull up ore within that area, like plunging all the way 100 blocks down. You know, for the price of a couple candles and some chalk. Maybe a mana stone or 2, and bam, you got, like, you know, you got ores. That's the only reason why. You could change it in the config, though, if you want to up it. It's called Magician's Brick, yeah. Alright, let's hop back in. Round 2. Do I want to pursue this, though? Or do I want to try and make this work from the item flint perspective? That is the question. I kind of like the idea of just going the item flint route and then finding a way. Because really, all I have to do if I go this route, all I have to do is just find the right way to call the ground storable behavior, to like run through the behaviors. And I may actually find that if we bury deep enough. Right? It's going to be on interact start somewhere. So it's not going to be in here. I wonder if I have these out of sequence. Have a set as not handled. Instead of item slot, this will just be slot. Let's try that. We're gonna build. Vice finds a way with duct tape and Velcro. If I find any twist ties, I'm using those too. You could throw them at enchanted stone and say I was helping. I don't want to cheapen Magician's Brick by letting you throw any other magic stones. I have a 29 streak on Twitch Prime. For someone else, sorry. That's all good, as long as you're using it. He's doing a VS feature, featuring your mod for many months now. Oh, nice. Okay, well, it's not breaking shit there, but it's double napping now, and it's kind of broken napping. So that ain't the way. So I can't do a not handled. Let me actually read this. Do not play the first-person attack animation. Don't break blocks in range. Notifies the server that a use action has been called server-side as well. So let's prevent default. What's handled? Will call set and stop methods. Alright. What's not handled? Prevent default animation. So I feel like I don't have a lot of say here. What would prevent default give me? Okay, there's that. than that. Okay. So at least it's not like broken napping. Let's dig deeper. Whoops, not what I wanted. This is what I want. So collectible object. Now what if I just tunnel right to here for the collectible object, right? Like, I'm not going to call anything, because the problem is, anytime I do base on interact, it's going to try to run the nappable, because that's what I'm inheriting from. What I really want to do is just pull from the collectible behaviors to get to the ground storage that's attached through JSON, right? That was put there through JSON. Let's reload, and then I'll try and place it. We'll see. I thought I was going to be sneaky and easy tame a unicorn using root spell, but they still run away when you try to saddle break them. Womp womp. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the money. We did it. There you go. I don't know why I just thought of it. Anyone remember the movie Norbit? Anyone remember that movie? I'm waiting for one person. Has Eddie Murphy in it? Remember, like, Rasputia and...
Oh my.
Anyone remember that? Every time, just now, I just thought, like, you know, when she's like, she farts, right? She's like, there's your child. That was my childhood, too. I remember laughing at that movie. Now go get me another wine cooler. Oh, man. All right. So we got this. Let me clean that up. I don't want that in there. Oop. All right, so I just have to do the same thing for the other stones. So let's pull up Abyssium. Zeganite, Astrolith, and Netherite. All right, let's go back to here. Good old Banjo-Kazooie keeps me on track. I was lazy here. I just gave up. I just gave up. There was nothing to stop you from, like, if you knew magic or not. Oh, man. Did I do the same? I did the same thing here. You could have napped these things not being a mage. What the heck? Oh, past Vice, you lazy, lazy mug. I probably let you home early that day. Paid. This is how you repay me. There we go. Let's pop this in. This.
Unacceptable!
It is unacceptable. And it's always my responsibility to clean up this guy's mess. All right, we'll just shut down here. Shut down. I know what you're talking about. Geez, it's been a hot minute. I call Abyssium Abusium. Oh. Who knows? That may be the way to say it. Sometimes past Vice just tired. He could be. His eyes could have been sore. What I'm the pages in history I'm sticking together is past Vice probably spent like 6 hours working on something. That's probably what it was. Or he was hungry, or he was thirsty, or he had to go to the bathroom. Who knows? I guess he gets rights too. It could be that. Remind me not to update after this update so I can do that without being a mage. Oh, nap things? You're gonna want this update. This update, you're gonna get double drops for each for your essence ash. All right, enchanted stone. We could do that. We could do that. Perfect. You know what? Why don't we just complete it? Let's pull the rest up. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Oh, what was I doing? Ugh. All right, so there's the enchanted stone. Grab that, and that. All right. Same thing? Nope. That works. Bam. What about you? Nope. Oh, you know why it's not working? Let me just stroll up here and copy this behavior. Let me just hold on 1 sec. Let me just copy this. Everyone look away. Vice never forgets anything. This man has a mind like a steel trap. It's amazing. Astrolith. Throw that in. I think I'm just about due for a great cleanup, where I get rid of like all my commented out code. It's coming. It is coming. Is Vice got a union? No breaks for you 1 year. Gonna go all like sweatshop here. My enchanted stones throwing at mages. I got a magician's brick of my own. There we go. You can do that, do that. There's that, and that. There's that. Oh, can't do it with Z. Oh, Zeganite, you know what? Zeganite, you can't nap with that. That's right. And you can't nap with this one either. But there you go. There's your piles. There you go. Perfect. Vice, I had a crash while running away from a wolf and trying to cast immobilize spell. If you got a crash, throw it to me. Every now and then, slide a pizza down your sweatshop. You guys have the best mods. Let me tell you, nothing motivates me more than food. And I gotta say, so I was so excited getting that deep dish Chicago style pizza. It was garbage. It was like the greasiest, crappiest pizza I've had. It was terrible. It was horrible. Ugh. They had like, I don't know why they put like Tabasco sauce or something in it. I'm like, this is fucking Italian food. What are you doing? Like, this is supposed to be like the original, like pepperoni pizza. I'm like, no, nah, man, I'm cool. Sent Discord. All right, let's take a look. All right. Expand. Let's take a look. Evocation Immobilize, line 82. Let's look at the Immobilize spell. It's a tier 3 evocation spell, Immobilize. Target alive, so it didn't see target. What did you cast it on? Alright, so I'm getting E, get all non-player entities. Wolf. Alright. I will assume gender doesn't matter for this wolfism. We'll throw a couple in here. Oh, I was gonna say, come at me, bro. Let me get the immobilize spell. What the hell? What'd I get hit with? Police! Alright, immobilize. Oh, you mother... I'm getting rocked right now. Well, that worked. Seriously, who's throwing a rock at me? Which one of you brave bastards is throwing a rock at me? Oh, you. Okay. I understand. Huh, well... I wonder how you triggered this. So, what do I do here? I get entity player, right? And then I get all the entities within the area of effect, within your current range of your spell. So the focal point of your range, it looks around the area to get the entities. If the current amount is less than the max amount, so then this is iterating through each one. Let me see if that tells me anything else. So you did it through a spell scroll. And it's this line in particular, so it doesn't like that. I guess what I could do here, it could be that for whatever reason, maybe there was another entity, quote unquote, there. Because if I go into here, it's just getting an entity erased, so entity could be... it could have been like a throne... Oh no, see, there's a throne item there. There's entity agent. Oh, that's an ore. There may have been, like, maybe an item thrown or something dropped. That was also an entity that it tried to cast fear on. Or immobilize in this case. Because I don't think it was happening from the wolf, but if it tries to do this, right, and then check to see if it's alive, if it's an item stack, that ain't working, right? Like, item stacks are not really, you know, like, it's not the same thing. It's not from entity agent. So I could put something in here that just basically says, if E is entity agent, and actually what I will do is negate that, and I'll say if it's not entity agent, return. So I will make sure it's actually entity agent, which could have health, and then check to see if it's alive and go from there, then hop into the tasks. It could be that. If that is the case, this is going to happen with Delirium as well. I gotta apply this to Delirium, which is gonna be right here. And I also need to apply it to Terror, because you could have got a crash from any one of those. So hopefully that does it. Boop. Yeah, hot sauce on it. It was weird. It was a really weird, sad pizza. And I knew I was gonna get into some crap with that pizza place, because I pop open the menu and they got like 6 types of pizza, and that's literally it for their menu. They're like, it's Chicago style pizza. I'm like, all right. So maybe I don't like Chicago style pizza, because I think of pizza as Italian food. It's like getting lasagna and then some asshole puts yogurt in it. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't belong in lasagna. Damn. I don't know why I'm casting Duplicate. I was gonna be a jerk and cast Fear, but I'm just getting rocked. All right, so hopefully that works. Okay, that ad I can put up with takes a fourth of the screen instead of interrupting the stream. How are you getting so many ads? That's crazy. The jaunty music with rock throwing. Alright, what was I working on, guys? Game mode 2. Whoa. Dodge that rock? Jeez. Oh yeah, this. The Spellforge, everyone. This is what I was... This is what I was doing. It's like getting Manhattan-style chowder. It's made with a tomato base instead of normal white creamy broth, and it's awful. You know what, Arondis? I had, this past weekend, I went to, so I went to Cooper's Seafood. I don't know if any of you guys knows The Office, but it's what Kevin talks about, always wanting to go to Cooper's Seafood. I went there. That shit was actually pretty good. It was pretty good, and it was funny because they were really playing into the whole theme of The Office. Like, you see, like, all the, like, there was a lot of Office-type memorabilia inside this place, but it looked cool. Like, the outside looked cool. And I had a choice to make. To get the Manhattan-style clam chowder or the New England clam chowder, and I'm like, Manhattan, I almost got it, but I'm like, no. I like New England clam chowder. I love it. I love the creaminess. And it was a fantastic, fantastic clam chowder. It was so good. Guys, go to Cooper's. Alright. Enough horsing around here. So I gotta connect the dots here. Right now, it's looking for magic runes. We have to make it look at this inventory space, see that something's in there. I'll do a safety check to make sure it's the item as well. And then it can start the process to, you know, generate the portal and become usable. I think that's the last piece I gotta put together here. Stackable fiber, maybe next? Well, this is what you get for stackable fibers. You can stack them like that for now. I'm not making a bale of hay. Unless can you stack dry grass? And make like a makeshift hay bale? Nope. Nope, that's all you're getting then. Be super isn't Kevin like a cook or something in real life? I have no idea. I know I see some people from like every once in a while I'll see like Phyllis and Stanley on like a Cheerios commercial or something, and I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. You'll see Stanley one time coming like kind of like Mark Summers, right? He's gonna be hosting a game show, and his pad he carries around is gonna look like a book of you know, like the Sudoku book. You'll be super disappointed if you get Manhattan style. I probably would be. I think I would get Manhattan if, you know, I would never get it myself. If like someone I was eating with got it and I could have like a spoonful just to taste it. You can stack regular fibers. These? I mean, shit. Oh, look at that! Fine. Alright, I'll do it. Fine. You guys want a new Spellforge, right? you guys want a Spellforge and the boss fight, all this stuff, right? Oh. Let's see here. This shouldn't take long. I don't have a napping system in the way. Survival. Item types. I believe this is going to be under resources. And this is going to be flax fibers, I believe. Yep. It's gotta be it. Let's pull out this behavior. I'll overwrite the behavior I put in for my stuff. Anything else, Vexus, that you could think of? While I'm in the mindset, let's strike while it's hot. Shifting fibers. Goodbye, old behavior. I knew ye well. Let's pop into game for this. Let's pop into game for this. Boop. I love how it took me 16 attempts to make my first spell forge. Please drive me more insane. That is some bad RNG. I don't know if you should buy a lotto ticket because you're about to come up like green, you know, or if you should not. What am I doing? What is it? Shifting fibers, right? Let's grab a stack. There it is. There you go. There's your pile of shifting fibers. Stack bodies. I'll leave that to the butchery mod. Everyone watching, send Oates a message. I hear he likes personal direct messages and calls. If you can get his address, show up knocking on his door and ask him about stackable bodies. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I could tell Oates isn't watching, so he'd be like, "Vice, shut up." Wyverns! I actually changed some of the, I had to tweak the wing animations on the wyverns. So you'll see in the current version, like, some of the panels as it's flapping the wings, I couldn't tell because I had all black texture before. So I couldn't really tell, like, the gaps that easily, but I could now. And I had to readjust the wings, too, just because some of the panels, like the inner membrane panels, were overlapping a bit. And it was looking kind of, like, weird when you were flying. So I had to really go by, like, frame by frame. But I think I did a good job. You could definitely notice it with gliding as well. Some of the panels, like, extended a little too far, and it looked, like, weird. And then it looked like the membrane was kind of, like, detached on the inside. But I'll show you that fast. And then I'm going to hop into the Spell Forge. We'll get that done, because when the Spell Forge is done, you guys get the new update. I want drifters added to the butchering mod. Nice tainted meat. That could be a great way to get rotten. All right. So the way everything sits now is a lot better. It's a lot better. I had to tweak some minor stuff there, but this is where the good stuff happened. So you'll notice, like, the panels and the wings and everything look a lot better. And then when you glide, look at those wings now when you glide. You see how clean that is? I had to tweak it all because, like, you will notice, like, in the joints, it was just bad. I still have, if you notice going down, I'll zoom in a little bit, but I have a little bit more work to do. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. You can't really see it from here. Oh. Do you see that little, like, on its wing there, on the right wing? As it's flapping down, there's this little tiny dot. That I still need to do that animation. Tweak that. Hey, Quagger, here you go. This is what it is. You're looking at it, my friend. Look at those wings. You're not getting the Z fighting anymore. Beautiful pattern. Beautiful wing flapping. I accidentally dismounted a few times. I should make like a parachute or something. So if you do dismount, It like activates the parachute. But that's what it's looking like. Looking sharp. Yeah. How many likes does Wyvern have? Cannot see the tiny screen. Okay, it's back. Oh, okay. Here. Let me show you. How are you getting so many ads? Are you like, is Twitch like targeting you? Do you usually like dodge their ads and they're like, found ya? Been getting a lot of ads. All right. So this is flying up. Like, then that's gliding. Look at those wings. Moving around. Hopefully, you see the bed, the hay bed right on the back. I brought it to the VS, a guy, Blurry from the VS team. You know, showed a couple streams back, showed the shape. You know, that they do the global shape for that instead of the shape by slot. So hopefully they change the shape by slot, then we'll all be able to kind of, you know, move that bedding. It's got 2 legs. Yep, 2 legs and I guess technically 4 appendages, but it uses the uses its wings as arms. Bam! Alright, back to magic. Right, there's nothing else that I need to do, like any other things that have been added to 1.21. You know, can you stack rot now or anything? I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think you can pile up rot. Right? You can't pile up rot, right? Or any kind of dust or ash or anything or ground, like... Can you pile any of that stuff up? Grain? Actually, I think you could pile rot. Oh, boy. Well, I guess rot was the wrong thing. I guess it would be more like grains. Can you pile grain? Rain. Grain. Oh, no, I just... Here, let's get out of that. I'm in the magic mod now. There we go. Wrong world. I thought you said rain. Nope. Nope. Can you pile on the rain? You could pile flint and stuff? I didn't think you could pile flint. I tried it on here. You can't do flint. You could do rocks. What I'm thinking here is, how much work is it going to take to be able to pile rusty dust? Is it going to be weird for people? Or essence ash, right? Like I could probably make essence ash pileable. Let's get grain. Grain. You pile this. Well, not really. Okay. Meh. Sorry, not flint. Calcified flint. Yeah, that's right. Oh, the other day I saw my first exploder you made, hit it one time, and then boom. We had steel armor on. It did a lot of damage still. You know why? Because your steel armor doesn't negate elemental damage, magic damage. It's physical. If you had mage armor, it wouldn't have hurt that much. You still get cooked. That steel armor's like aluminum foil for magic, right? The microwave's an aluminum foil. It's gonna penetrate. Do shift right click to pile stuff. Yeah, I know. I did shift right click with the grain. And it did not. I'll try a different kind. We'll do sunflowers. Nope. That's the extent of it. Yep. Any other piles that I should know about for 1.21? Because if I can get something that looks like grain, then maybe I can make like a mound of, I don't know, like rusty dust and shifting fire, or essence ash. What is that? Oh, wall scribblings. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Do calcified flint? Oh, calcine. Calcine chunks. Probably this. Okay. Ugh. Is that... Is that really what we want? That kind of looks pretty bad. Like, just... Nothing against it, I guess. It just looks bad. Looks terrible. Calcine flint. Let me see. I guess I could try. We'll try it. What about... Let me look at food items here. Wow, look at all this aquatic stuff for an ocean week that gives you nothing. Whew, it's a lot of aquatic stuff. Clutter, no, wait, I want food, right? Items? Is it items? What about pickled cabbage? Can you do something with pickled cabbage? No, of course not. I mean, should I try and make the rusty dust stackable? Do people want to be able to pile their rusty dust in a heap? Look at that Z fighting. What is that Z fighting right there? Any more Z fighting in this pile? My eye can't unsee that now. I don't see any more. It's just in one place. Right there. Oh. Brr. Be gone, foul beast. Add a lot of stackable stuff, so it's up to you. I want to pile it around the mage tower. You want piles of rusty dust around the mage tower? I mean, it's not a bad idea to make it pileable, because then if someone wants to make a what's this? Okay, if someone wants to make like a ruins add-on thing and have like rusty dust in a pile or something, they could do it, right? Alright, let's look for the calcine flint. And then I'm gonna do... I swear I will get to the Spellforge. Calcined, let me guess. This is the flint? Yeah. Behavior ground storable, layout messy 12. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look here. Let's look at rusty dust. I may have to do some something special here. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So those are all the attributes. We're gonna reload. Yeah, I mean, if you want to stack like 12 rusty dust on the ground or so, however many it is, I guess you'll be able to. Messy 12, yeah, so it's probably just 12. You'll be able to do it. Bagel will love it. Pile shit all over. Well, I'm doing this for all the bagels of the world. Not. Alright, I gotta go in and change the rusty dust here. Alright. I had a feeling I had to. Where is rusty dust? Here it is. Unheld interact start. That's right. There's gonna be this whole bullcrap thing that I'm gonna have to do. And I think this is all I have to add to it. And then let's turn this into a nested if statement. Let me just stop what I'm doing. Because I don't think I have any, oh, I do. Hand handling is what it's called. Alright. Paste. Oh, it makes things nasty to store magic stuff and stuff in vessels. They do not react with the wood and burn everything down. Aw, man. How... That would be a real jerk move of me, but... I mean... What if you do put down rusty dust? What if you do put it down on, like, say, a wood, and it starts a fire? Yeah, I'm just spitballing out there, right? Spitballing. Would people be surprised? There you go. And can I... Oh, I was gonna say, can I learn magic? Let me unlearn magic. Let me make sure I just didn't completely ruin everyone's pathway. What I think would be nifty would be using chutes to automate Thaumic Foundry crafting, like rustic compound. Want a chute to just drop stuff onto the foundry and let me chain cast transmutation on it? Well, does the chute, the in-game chute, throw an item out when it dispenses it? Because if that's the case, that's what you gotta do. A rusty discovery. Take a look at that achievement. Boop, boop. Okay. Alright, let's unlock magic. Oh, wait. Let me spawn a rift. Oh, wait, that's the debuffs. Hold on. There's the rift. Freaking out, man. Paranoid. Put rusty dust down outside and it dissolves in the rain. It does say it dissolves in the rain. I think that would be too much. And you know what it would be? It would be too much effort on my part to wash away people's rusty dust. Because then I gotta, like, create, you know, like, recreate the system already there, then add on to it and look for, like, rain, and then delete the block if there's enough rain, kind of like an extinguish. Although, it would be funny. Yay, you can unlock magic. Alright, I need to find, ooh, wavy. There we go. Let's get all my stability back. Ah. There you go. You can pile rusty dust. And after that, take a bit. Have to make magic vessels to store the high-end stuff, or else it goes boom. These are all great ideas. You guys must be wanting to become supervillains too. Give me that damn admin thing. This thing is awesome. Replenishes all health, stability, hunger, mana. Tells you the time of day, right? Date, time, outdoor temperature, rainfall, light levels, everything. Everything. It warms you up. It's great. Alright. Alright. I don't know how much time I have. I may have to, like, ninja my way off at some point here. Some point soon-ish. Let me just take a quick look here at my my stuff here. Okay. No messages. That doesn't mean someone doesn't walk through the door. Okay, this is the thing I need to do. Really? Get out of here. Stink. Better change that loincloth. Yeah. Alright, so it needs to activate when that's going. Alright, alright. We could do this. I'm gonna do this a lazy way. Hold my beer. Get rid of that spell. I got too many windows open right now. Okay, I need to get into the block entity Spellforge. Need to get into this. And then let's look at info, right? The block info. Rune ready, rune info. So I believe this is the variable that I had repurposed. And I think down here, right on Infusion Tick. So right in here, this is what I want to change. I'm gonna get rid of all of this. All of that. And let's take a look here. Well, I guess first thing I'm gonna need is if. Let's look at upgrade. Okay, this inventory. And it's going to be the inventory for this. Okay, let's scroll down. If this inventory in this slot, if it's not empty, you know, that's actually, I think that's it. Oh my god, is it gonna be this easy? Else? False, right? If it's empty, it's true. If not, it's false. And this can return true. Because this is also a bool check. And I'm gonna have to mark it dirty. So I'm gonna have to mark it true, or set it to true, mark it dirty, set it false. There we go. Oh, there it goes. If I pull it out, it stops, put it back in. It's good to go. Future Vice problem incoming. What makes you think I have not already stolen the moon? As long as you put it in a cheap box, you got my approval. Really, with all these things? Let's make it daytime. There you go. Burn your eyes. Oh, that's why, huh? How much mana do I have? 20? Let's take some mana steroids. There we go. Beer. Let me get rid of their home. Boop. Hey, I got a rift charge from that. Too bad I can't wipe my ass with it and throw it away. Just the ultimate insult. There we go. I'll place it there. Okay, this is pretty cool. If I take this out, it resets the process. If I take that out, also resets the process. Ah, man. I don't think those particles are doing it. I'm gonna get rid of the particles. But Vice, I like them. See you later, particles. Selection boxes. Do place block. Come on, where is it? Being looked at. Here we go. Async particle ticks. I'm just going to disable the whole thing for now. No particles. Mainly because if we'll let time tick a little bit. There are particles. Excuse me. Right? There are particles here, right? So I have like rust particles that start to accumulate around as it's gearing up. All right? I think that's gonna look good. Not bad. Now let's see if we can actually use this. Let us meditate. Ooh, oh, you gotta be looking at this, which means you gotta look at like the little hitbox. Oh no. I've gotta make walls and stuff on this because you can't look at it like this. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Get away. You too. You know what? I'm gonna let you rot. You're not even worth my time. Bam. Wait, I better hold on to that. Look at all these people. You should have stayed hidden. You. I missed that one. There we go. Screw you. Go away. Anyone else? Oh, what's this in here? Oh, wait, that was a wolf. Oh, shit, sorry. Feel bad. They did not deserve my rage. They did not deserve my rage. It sucks using this stuff through spell scrolls. I'm so used to having like spell haste when I cast spells. This is just tough. This is tough. But this is how dedicated I am. I should make an AoE revive. There you go. AoE revive would be neat. I should do that. It's a good idea. But the Spellforge first. Yeah, I'll finish the Spellforge. I'll finish. That's what she said. Boop. Alright. Let me skip time. There we go. Cleaned up all the bodies. Perfect. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Let's modify the hitboxes. So I'm gonna put like a wall up, a half wall on each side. Unless... Okay, here's a thought. I don't have to put walls up, but I can make this hitbox bigger. And then you would really have to stare into the void, right? To target it. I think that would do the trick. Let's just make this bigger. That's what she said. Bam! I am on fire. What am I looking at? Spellforge. Block entity. Gotta zoom through my code. Okay, I think it's this part. No, it's not here. It's through the block. Here, okay, here are all my selection boxes. So for this one, I am going to... What am I doing with this one? Okay, so that's the tablet, so really it's this. Let's bump this down to maybe 3. And then make this 7. There we go. A decent... Although, it's kind of overlapping with this now, having it be that tall. Okay, it's too far down, I think. It's too far down. So let's make that 4. I mean, maybe a 4 and 7 will do the trick. Right? Because, like, I'm still targeting it like this. So you really got to look like the inside. Yep, from there. Well, this, it doesn't matter because you could target this. So right there. Alright, I'll make it 8. Okay, that should be more than enough, right? Is that good? Is 8 too much? I think 8's too much. We'll just make it 7. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, let me sit, meditate, and make sure it still triggers. Alright, looking into the void. So far, so good. We get a crash. Heyo! Oh, I got the growth spell. Oh, it put it in another inventory slot. It exists, but, whoops. Let me look for, completion. I guess I could get rid of this. We'll disable that, right? Attempt spell discovery. Calculate spell. There's the spell cipher. Okay, it's not going to be output slot. I'm going to redo this. I'm going to redo that. Because I don't have to do this anymore, right? Now this is what I could do. New item. So that's the input slot. I'm getting the item there. That makes sense. I want to take that out. And then I'd want to create the cipher and put that back in. And then I got to do a refresh on the slot and then overall so it renders, right? But it's not going to be output slot down here. It's going to be changing the input slot. So I'm taking something out. Actually, I don't have to take something out. I can just override it. Hot reload. Okay. Let's grab another cipher. Whoops. Growth 1, not bad. I waste all the good luck before I pass this out. Whoops. Confusion and mana burned. Oof. Oh, another thing it did not do. Whoa, confusion's weird. I love it. It did not eat on a successful thing. It did not eat that. It needs to eat it. That's what she said. Calculate new spell to discover. So right here, I want to say if do that, this is going to be dot slot What the hell? Why don't I see what I want to see? Oh, duh, it's not gonna be this, it's gonna be BEO. That's why. And then I could do BEO dot slot. There it is. It's that item slot for now till I change it. BEO. And then in here it's going to be BEO dot inventory. Let's make sure it is not empty. So if it's not empty, then go ahead and take it out, mark it dirty, and then you eventually mark the whole thing dirty anyways. But that just at least marks the inventory dirty. Inventory is going to be the capital I. Okay. I can still do this. I'm in admin mode. You begin meditation. Oh, wait. I put a block in, didn't I? Crap. I think I remember, because I'm like, I don't want people to cheese it. Let me get my stability back. I think you gotta be above a threshold for stability. Okay, so it consumed it. Good. It's still... Oh, no, it was there. It was there, it just did not render. So, what I need to do... I think I put something in for the, update meshes, I think is what it was. Update meshes? I think that's what it is. And actually, I would want to mark it dirty first and then update the meshes. Okay, okay. See, I don't know what y'all are talking... Get the fuck out of my way. So annoying. What about you? Jerk. There we go. Okay. Stab him. I'll poke him, all right. Ugh. I just want to see if this works. That's all. That's all I want. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, I'm blind. Oh. Oh, I'm confused. Did it? Which one? Crap, which one was I looking at? Was it this one? Maybe it was that one. That one still, or maybe it was that one. Nope, that one was successful, so I got this. Specified argument was out of array, out of bounds, huh? Calculate new spell to discover. Whoops. Interesting. Dude, Ronda's got so confused when trying his luck over and over, like so much negatives. Yeah, there are three things that could happen. I shatter your body, right, which gives you blind and some ailments. I shatter your mind, which gives you other ailments, or and spawns rifts and stuff, or I have you succeed. But I just ran into a bug. Here, let me clean up my workspace a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this right here. Let me get rid of that rift as well. Boom. Let me skip time a little bit. Wow, I love how that guy just like spawned in the ground. Cool. All right. You could feel his rage. Oh, that actually spawned a rift right there. Oh, see, now it updated and it's showing the right cipher. So I have to do something with so it's not update meshes. What is it? What is it? There's something. I'll know it when I see it. Crap. It's not update renderer. That's the renderer. One of these is going to have what I'm looking for. I don't think it's in its shelf. I think it is in its shelf. That's the mesh. I'm gonna try it. We'll throw that in too. Oh, I gotta make that public before I do anything. Public. There we go. Was there something else though? There may have been something else. Oh, I could just look at try get. I know how to do this. Like, try take. Item stack, place sound, update meshes. And then mark dirty, skipping the player. I think that's what I'm looking for. Alright, maybe it was a little further up. Okay, this is a try place. Okay, so I think it's just that. Yeah, let me save and quit, and then we'll hop back in. Stop. Rebuild. How has no one come in yet? Am I still home alone? So if I put up a rift ward near the magic stuff, does it all explode? It should. No, it does not. You can put a rift ward up. Why not? You really want me to make things explode, huh? I mean, I like consequences. Okay. Let's give this a try, I reckon. Let's clear this stuff out. I don't need that either. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, whoops. Okay. That's going, that's going. There's nothing in there. Really? There we go. That's good enough. I'll wait for one of these portals to open up, and then we'll give it a try. Kind of curious about why I had that one error before. Let me see. Should still be here. It was what, line 82, right? Or it was in here. Let me just give this an ocular pat down. So those are the keys. That's the tier by researchable. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I think I made it the default. Let's look at transmutation. Or magician's brick. I'm not seeing what I thought I would see. Okay, that is what I would expect to see. Let's look at Serenity. Let me make sure you can't find Serenity. Make sure you can't find the dummy spell. And make sure you can't find Magician's Brick. Let me try those. Well, early days your stuff blew up my buildings. They still will. I never got rid of that part of the mod. You must respect magic. I wonder how many people I got when I changed the Spellforge. I had to have gotten a lot of people with that. Alright. Let's see. Nope, that was a failure, but hey, it consumed that. It... Oh, it did that thing again. Okay, hold on. Specified argument was outside the range of valid arguments. Index. Let me trace this down a little bit more. I think I found a bug. Okay. Let's move that here. Let me just look at spell base. Researchable by Spellforge, true. Okay, that's the default. So I should have everything else out. Okay, okay. So far, so good with the logic. Oh, whoa, what is, wait a minute. A next random. Wait a minute, is that right? I don't think that's right. It would have to be a 1 out of the count, right? Because I would be getting a random spell. And the int really can't be 0. Or I could make it 0, that way it's compatible with this. I just can't add the 1. I think that would extend it a little too far. Okay. That would make more sense. Let's fill this one back up. Alright, any of these other ones full yet? No? Oh, look at that. Alright, cool. There we go. Come on, let me meditate. So what did it do that time? You hear faint whispers. Okay, this is not working right. Interesting. I gotta wait till blindness is done. Oh, shit. Is it? Was that it? I think that one had to have been it. That's telekinesis, right? So it was this one. I gotta stop moving. So it does update now, which is great. Let me run into this so we can see a little better. Let me clean up my my area. Any other rifts around here? There, just for the sake of using magic. So that did happen, but it's triggering negative effects too. That, you know what that tells me? So this tried to do True North, telekinesis, temporal touch, then telekinesis was the last one. And then your body withers, reality warps, body withers. So this was being called multiple times. Way too many times. But we did not get any negative effects. Well, I mean, any crashes, I should say. I'm gonna do this 2 more times. It's gonna hit me. I just gotta stay still this time. Just stay still. Okay. Staying still. There goes blind. Well. So that did not work. It's that one. But I bet if I put something in, yeah, see, now that comes back. But it's trying to reopen a portal. Okay. Some weird behaviors. I'm gonna have to step through this a little later. I think it is my time to finally go. But this is a good one. So it's not refreshing the block like it should. Which could be a couple things, but it's not refreshing. I need to be a little more clear in my checks, so you can't just start redoing the scroll. I would want you to reset it. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there, slowly yet surely. So I'm gonna pull out the stuff that I want to save. This and this definitely. I think that's it. Close all. Oh, I did close all tabs. So where was it? The block Spellforge, then this. Okay, and it's this part right here. I wonder if I could hop into... let's not do that. What if I could hop in and say... So this is running on the server. I think it's just getting through here too aggressively. But let's do BEO dot... Okay, this dot API dot world dot... block accessor dot... I'll say mark block dirty. And then for the position, it's going to be this, or it's probably going to be... I got to see where I create BEO. The block selection position. Okay. It's coming together. So I can mark that dirty. I'll mark the block and the block entity as dirty in that position, and then try and redo the meshes, and then I guess I'll remove that. If this works, I'll clean it up. Get rid of the rift that's around here. Oh, there it is. I love that spell. It's such a good spell. Okay, I guess while I have this, let's shut this off, right? It should not see anything there. Oh, and actually it's time for me to go. I hear the knocking. Hey, it came right at the end. Right at the end, my friend. Vintage story. Who is actually playing the game? We always got to balance it out, right? I guess we could throw it to someone new. What is this? Purifist? There you go. Looks like they have about the same amount of viewers. We'll raid this person. They're playing with someone. Awesome. Alright. / raid Purifist. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. We're getting a lot of stuff done. This next update's gonna be another beastie one. You're gonna be able to place a bunch of stuff. This isn't gonna take too long to do. At all. Yeah, I just have to... this is a good broken state right here. So I just need to put some checks in to make sure that it's only going to react to an actual empty spell cipher instead of, you know, a spell cipher of any kind. Set it to where it's not continuously running here. Like, I know what to do. I just have to step through, pop a couple print statements in, and fix it piece by piece. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Another step closer. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Adios. See you later. Bye. I almost just hit end stream. There's the right button. Bye, everyone.